If asked why they didn't follow through with the oils, people usually come up with two main reasons. They either say that there was too much to learn with all the different oils and their application, so it got too much for them, and so they gave up. And it's true, there is a lot to learn when you first start. Or they just shrug their shoulders and admit that they got busy, life got in the way, and other seemingly more important things took priority. I am certain you have heard these two reasons before. It happens quite often that we meet people who are absolutely excited and eager to get going with the oils, but unfortunately they don't have a strong enough belief in the power of nature to deliver healthy support for their wellness, and this initial excitement dwindles as time goes. When you believe something implicitly, it is no longer a question, and this applies equally well for natural remedies and the oils. Therefore, it is our job as wellness advocates to help people nurture that belief that natural remedies are amazing, they can help them, and they can transform their life. And if we do this, we've done a good job. Hi, my name is Desi Stefanova, and I became a doTERRA wellness advocate back in 2016. For me, it was very easy to get into the oils, and I started using them straight away because I've loved herbs all my life, and I have always been a firm believer in natural remedies. But I get it. For many people with a different background, all the different oils and the variety of their applications can really be a big job and a big subject, so it can be overwhelming and it can be confusing. So understandably, other things take priority. It saddens me when people start all excited, get their 10 oils, and then gradually lose interest, and the oils that can transform their life are left untouched on the shelf. How do I help those people? Was a question that kept coming to me over the years as I was building my doTERRA business. At first, I couldn't answer it in any meaningful way other than that the oils were probably not for them. Now I understand it better. And this is what I want to talk to you about in this video. The best way to help anybody get into the oils is to facilitate a deep, personal, gradual, and very simple process. Very similar to the oil studies that we all loved in 2020, but even deeper, even more personal, even more gradual, and a lot simpler. So I created a book. Here it is, Happiness Journal. It is a facilitator which helps people strengthen their belief that what they have chosen to engage in using our essential oils has been the best decision in their lives. You can learn more about Happiness Journal in another video that I highly recommend that you watch, so you can have a full picture of what it can do and how powerful it is for the user. For our purposes in this video, let's talk about the implications that this one tool can have for your business. It introduces each of the 10 oils from Home Essentials kit gradually, one by one. It invites people to stay with each oil and experience it for a few days before moving on to the next one. Included are usage tips for the oils. It starts with lavender and ends with protective blend. The whole process from start to finish takes about 40 days, give and take, depending on the user. This prolonged period of time bypasses any possible overwhelm or confusion from the enormity of the subject, and with clear mind, learning can easily follow. The oils experience is accompanied by carefully selected prompts, and handwriting of thoughts, insights, reflections is encouraged to deepen the impact and help with memorizing. Handwriting plays a very important function here. When we write by hand, we activate the brain for learning a lot more. This has been scientifically proven. The process is further enhanced by the addition of neurographical drawing. When we ask people to use their creativity and draw while reflecting on a topic as well as smelling an oil, this multi-sensory experience gets even more deeply ingrained in their mind. Since people use the oils daily, far longer than just one class, they can notice the changes in their body after a while. Nothing creates the belief in the oils better than the personal benefit experienced by the user. The colors and the curious facts about the oils maintain and stimulate the level of interest for that length of time, and makes the whole ritual of using the book exciting. Somebody once said, "People will forget what you told them, but they will always remember how you made them feel." Emotion is memorable. Happiness Journal was designed to create positive emotions and to make the experience of the oils deeply personal. I'm certain you can see how Happiness Journal facilitates belief building. It avoids overwhelm, provides personal experience, and gets people to learn deeply. And the added bonus is they learn how to journal if they haven't done it before. Journaling is an excellent mindfulness practice with amazing mental health benefits. Combined with essential oils and creativity, the whole process becomes invaluable. So how do you use Happiness Journal in your business? You could either gift it to those new customers who enroll with the 10 oils kit. You could use it as an incentive for them to do so, or simply share the link so they can buy it themselves. The rest is up to them. Some of these customers may easily turn into your new builders, having seen the simple methodology you use to share the oils. And that is gifting a book. Very simple. I think of Happiness Journal as a hands-free business model. A plug-and-play system that is easily duplicatable and brings in a lot of freedom to our business. It also frees our mind of worrying whether we have done enough to educate our new team members. These people educate themselves at the time they prefer, to fit within their timetable or around their family engagements. Everybody wins with Happiness Journal, and everybody is happy. That's why it's called Happiness Journal. To put everything you heard so far into context, check out the book for yourself. It is available as a hard copy like this one, or as an ebook on Kindle. I invite you to give it a go, do a trial run, and see for yourself whether it's a good fit. Having had an experience of it yourself, you will know for sure whether or not you will want to take it on as a methodology into your business. I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have, and thank you for watching, and happy building, everyone!